Hey beauties! So today I'm going to be walking you through my super quick and easy everyday makeup look for when you're in a little bit of a hurry. Let's take a look. So I'm going to start with shadow primer. I'm going to apply it to my lid just with my fingers. It's really quick and easy this way, and then that way I don't have to dirty a brush. So this is the shade Primavera from the Modern Renaissance palette. I like to use a little bit of a shimmer on the lid for when I'm doing an all-over shade. It just gives a little bit of dimension to the lid for when you're in a hurry. This is Raw Sienna. I'm going to start on the outer corner with a fluffy brush and bring it in towards the center of the lid along the crease line with a fluffy brush to kind of diffuse the pigment and add a little bit more dimension to the eye. Just blending, keeping everything nice and soft. Gonna take a little bit of this Cypress Umber shade and add a little bit of depth and intensity to the crease, applying it with the small brush and blending it out with a larger kind of crease brush. This way I can kind of diffuse the pigment so there isn't as much of a demarcation with the darker shade, and it helps to keep everything blended together and nice and soft and diffused. A little bit of the Tempera shade for the brow bone to add a little bit more definition and also a little bit of highlight. So getting into concealer, I'm going to start with the NYX HD concealer. This one oxidizes a little bit, so I like to use it first. So applying under the eyes and anywhere where I have a little bit of redness. Well, and here we have a blemish. I'm just going to apply the concealer directly to it. Going over with a slightly lighter shade of concealer just to add a little bit of brightness to the face since I won't be wearing foundation. I'm going to use this brush, which is a little bit fluffier and it's synthetic fiber, so it acts almost like an airbrush and helps to kind of gently diffuse the pigment so that I don't have any harsh lines and it's not going to look very obvious and heavy where I've placed a concealer. It's kind of like a beauty blender, except it's got bristles. And then this way I can just blend and distribute the pigment so I don't have any lines. I'm going to go over with some powder. This is just a light coverage baked foundation powder just to set under the eyes and also to help to kind of remove any excess oil that may be on the skin so that when I go over with any contour and bronzer, nothing will stick. So I'm going to use Hoola Bronzer to contour, keeping it right under the cheekbone to give a little bit of definition because I do have a rounder face. So I'm going to go under the jaw as well, but always make sure you blend down onto the neck so that it doesn't seem like maybe you're wearing a slightly darker foundation or you just forgot to blend it down onto the neck. So again, just under the cheeks to make it look like I got some cheekbones because I don't really. And I always blend the contour up toward my forehead, but not onto the top or it'll look too small. And then I kind of just add a little bit on the sides and underside of my nose so that it doesn't look like it's kind of floating in the middle of my face. With bronzer, you want to apply in a different spot than you apply the contour. You kind of want to use it to warm up the face so that it looks like you got a little bit of a tan or a sun-kissed glow. So you want to kind of put it anywhere where the sun would naturally easily hit you. And always blending down onto the neck. Blush, this Benefit California blush, I'm not sure if you have had a chance to try it, but it's so beautiful and fantastic. I like to put it a little bit over the contour and onto the apples of the cheeks so that it looks like more of a gradient and then the contour is less obvious. With highlight, you want to put it on the high planes of the cheek, trying not to go too far forward under the eye so it doesn't read as you being sweaty. We want glowy, not sweaty. But like, look at this stuff. No wonder I put it all over my face. How beautiful is that? Ugh, I love glowing to the gods. It's like my favorite thing. I always do on the Cupid's bow. I have a slightly smaller mouth, so I like to try and make it look a little bit bigger. I wasn't kidding. Look, I literally put it all over my face. And I'm going to go back in with some Raw Sienna just under the eye from the outer corner towards the center to just kind of round out the eye and give me a little bit more dimension. Taking some of the Vermeer shade, using it on the inner corners of the eyes to really brighten and open them up. It's one of my favorite quick little tricks. Oh, throwing some on the brow bone too. Mascara. This is the YSL Effet Facile Mascara. I love this stuff because it has passiflora oil and castor oil, which actually helps to condition and grow the lashes as you wear it. So you get a lot of really great volume, but it actually helps to work really well for your lashes as you wear it. When I do bottom mascara, I always use the brush vertically so I don't run into any smudging issues. Alright, brows. This is the Anastasia Brow Definer in medium brown. I always like to comb the brows out and start right along the bottom. You kind of want to think of it like when you build a house. You always start with the foundation and work your way up. It's the same thing with the brow. If you give yourself a line along the bottom to start with, it kind of helps to determine the shape for you. So I'm not pressing too hard. I'm using very little pigment. I just kind of want to fill in any gaps of my brows so they actually look like a shape instead of, I don't know, whatever's normally going on with them when I don't touch them. I've got a lot of gaps and a lot of weirdness with my brows. Oh, my teenage years, if someone had only taken the tweezers away. It's really important to blend with a pencil after just to make sure that it doesn't look too heavy, going for a softer look. So this is my favorite nude lip liner. It's the shade called Buff. It's from Annabelle Cosmetics. I got this at Shoppers for like $8. I love it. It's the perfect nude lip liner. I like it to just kind of define the edges of my lips when I wear a nude lipstick. Making sure I get the corners there. Yep, getting right in there. So this is the Samantha Ravndahl from MAC Cream Sheen Lipstick. I love this nude. I'm pretty sure it was made for me. You don't have to wear a lipstick, but it's YouTube, so I figured I would. Or you can use whatever color you want. Oh, yeah, here we go. Feeling myself. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, I do look good, so whatever. Okay, so here again is the finished result of my quick and easy everyday makeup. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what you want to see. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.